Hey guys, welcome back to Rockford YouTube channel. For this video, I have some amazing DeWALT deals over at Home Depot to share with you. I'm going to use the YouTube shopping links for all of these, so hopefully we can find the right product for each of them and get you to the right thing so you can purchase it if you are interested. Now, you may have noticed over the last couple of months, we've only talked about Amazon, and that was intentional. But here we are, coming home, back to the Home Depot, doing the DeWALT deals. Now, before we get into all those, super quick, I want to show you my website. In the menu bar, I added a Vavor deals link because their amazing deals have persisted. 60, 70% off, wide variety of stuff. So that link's going to include anything that showed up on the homepage. Like, if we go down a little bit, here's this 2-pack of garage shelving that is currently 60% off. So like that would show up in the link. Now, some of the Vavor deals are in the category pages along the top here. Those won't show up in the link. You'll have to look for those separately. But I was trying to find a way to make it easy for you guys to find those because they have been so good. I thought it'd be like a flash in the pan, 24 hours, 48 hours. They're just trying to clear out some inventory. But now we're a couple weeks in. We're like 2 weeks in to really good deals. And as long as they persist, I'll leave that up there so you can find them. Definitely check that out. Okay, 10 amazing DeWALT deals. This is not an exhaustive list of every DeWALT deal currently available, just 10 of them that I liked. 10 that I liked, and they're all in stock. You ever see those people who make videos on deals and then the thing's not even in stock when they record the video? Like, hey, dumb shit, who's going to buy it? Why show them a product they can't buy? Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Yes. Now, here we go. I wanted to start out with this one because it doesn't require you to be in DeWALT's lineup, and everybody has 648 if you're interested. We have the DeWALT Black and Gold Drill Bit Twist Set, 10-piece, normally $10, $648. Real nice is pretty much everything gets free shipping from DeWALT nowadays. A couple of years ago, it had to be $45 or more, and they've really gotten rid of that. Pretty much anything has free shipping, but it looks like we're going up to 5/16 of an inch on the drill bits here. And quality drill bits make a huge difference. I was drilling into some stainless steel the other day, and it was just like, these cheap-ass drill bits I got, they weren't working. I was like, why am I doing this? I got some nice DeWALT ones. Let's use those. Whipped out the DeWALT, and it right through. I'm like, why was I screwing around with these little cheap-ass ones? That wasn't working at all. And the DeWALT just ate it. And it comes with the handy-dandy case. You guys know about these. They're all modular. You can pull this out, put it over here, put it over there, flip it upside down. You can put other things in it. Maybe you want to put some drive bits, a little rail of drive bits to go with your drill bits. You can stack these things. They're all lockable. Does it show it? Look at that. Look at that. They got terrible pictures. Show me it locked with other cases. Anyways, it does it. You'll have to take my word for it. You probably already know. So that's the first deal for you. Here we have the Atomic 20-volt cordless impact drill driver with a 2-amp-hour battery. Normally $159, special buy down to $99, which, by the way, I'm not including any of the special buy of the day that was today, which by the time you watch this would have been yesterday, and that's why I'm not including any of those because we're a little late to the game on what was the special buy of the day. But we'll try and get back into the swing of it as we go here. Now, what I really like about this, it's the Atomic series, which they like technically classify as their compact line, which, okay, yes, but it's also more of like an economy line, but still $99 for a brushless drill and the full kit. Let's see, can we see what better, which is the DCB 107. So I think that's a 1.25 output. So it's one of the slower batteries. Of course, it's getting paired with the economy line. And then you're also getting a 2-amp-hour battery to go with it. But full set for $99. Now, we got the little sister deal to it. The Atomic 2-amp-hour battery kit for the 1/4-inch impact driver. Same discount down to $99 if you need either of those. Can't go wrong. I've been using my little 12-volt impact driver a lot lately just because it's nice and compact. And well, the main reason is it's already out in the garage, and I've been doing work out in the garage, and I didn't want to go down to the basement to get my 20-volt. But it works actually pretty. I like it. It almost feels like a toy in your hand, but it's got plenty of power for like everyday stuff. Now this one, a little goofy, because they've kind of changed things, you know, out of the Home Depot game the last couple of months, and then these free item deals are like, what the hell are you guys doing here? You're screwing around with the game here. But first off, before we get into the free item promotion portion, $99 for the sander is pretty good. It's the normal discounted price, but I actually like this guy. I've had it for a couple of years. It does eat batteries a little bit if you're doing a larger project, you're going to want a bigger battery on that. You put a little 2 amp hour and you're only going to get like 10 minutes of life out of that thing. But I really do like, and I like the little bag system because it's actually pretty dust proof. Remember back in the day, you'd get one of these, it's like a friction fit, and either the thing would fall off, or like it was very leaky, and just dust would be everywhere. Now this is actually pretty good, pretty contained. So $99 there. But if we look at this offer here, we kind of click right here. So we're getting the 4 amp hour battery. I believe that is the 4 amp hour battery. That's a 6 and a 4. There's another set where there's going on right now where I think you get 2 5s. But anyways, we're not talking about that right now. So you're getting the 6 and you're getting the 4, and then you get a free tool. And you see you get the little free tool options here. And then you're also getting the sander on top of it. So if you wanted to go that route, didn't want to just do the $99 for the sander, you get the 6 and the 4 with the circular saw, the reciprocating saw, or the sander there. There is that other deal with the 2 5 amp hour batteries in the charger, and then you get a free tool to go with it. That is from Acme Tools, and if you go to my website and looked at the DeWALT deals and just scroll through, I haven't posted a whole lot of DeWALT stuff as of late, so it'll be towards the top of the page. But they have the best option for that promo, which Home Depot has, but Home Depot doesn't have as many options, which is why we posted it as an Acme Tools deal. Now, DeWALT 20 volt max job site fan, normally $149 down to $99. Now this is the DCB 512, okay? The 511 is the one I have. I actually like that one better, but I don't think anyone has like new stock of that anymore. I'm not sure how you would get that at this point. The difference is, well, there was a couple of differences. I think this one's actually a little bit more powerful, but the DCE 511 has a plug back here, so you can plug it into a wall outlet. So they upgraded the damn fan, and they removed the ability to plug an extension cord into it, which I love because that's how I use it 90% of the time. Now this isn't much of a battery hog. I remember last time my power went out, I slapped a 5 amp hour battery on this thing and had it like blown right on me because it was like 100 degrees outside, the power was out, and I had no air conditioning, and I was like, this is the most miserable moment of my existence as I sweat to death in this chair. So I had this fan like right on my face, full blast. Eventually fell asleep in a pool of sweat, and I woke up still in a pool of sweat, but the fan was still running. So you can put big batteries on it, and it does last a long time. So you don't necessarily have to have a power outlet to be able to plug it into. It's just, I mean, it's like convenient, especially if you have the power right there. You're not using up one of your batteries on the fan. But I really like, no matter what brand it is, and this is one of the reasons I like Ryobi, even though we're not talking about Ryobi for this video, the off-the-wall or the less typical cordless tools. Like the fan, a little less typical. Everyone's got a drill, everyone's got an impact driver, we talked about it earlier. Some people might need backups, might need replacements, maybe it's a gift, whatever the reason. But the fan, like not everyone's got a cordless fan that uses their DeWALT batteries. But it's an amazing thing to add to your repertoire. Now, here we have the reciprocating saw, and this is part of that same deal that we were kind of looking at. It's just a weird, goofy ass changed this promotion or how the pages are laid out. Maybe because it's 2 tools included. Maybe they're trying to combat the bastards that return one piece to get a half discount or whatever. If they got rid of that, oh my god, you guys don't want to hear me say that, and you're going to be all pissed. People are going to be all mad about it, but I would love it if they got rid of that. Love it. Not a fan. DeWALT 20 volt max cordless reciprocating saw. So you're getting the 6 and you're getting the 4 amp hour batteries as part of this little starter kit, and you're getting the reciprocating saw for $2.99, plus you're getting one of those free items to go with it. So this is the older reciprocating saw. It's a motor with brushes, replaceable brushes, and it's not a compact, obviously. This is like full-size OG style reciprocating saw, but still works just fine. People like overblow the whole brushless motor thing. I know it's like the latest and greatest, and it's newer and it's more efficient, it's more powerful and all these things, but for most people, for most projects, you don't need that. Like this will do the job 90% of the time. And for most DIYer, homeowner person, you're not going to tell the difference between this or if it was brushless. It's come on. Let's not pretend, okay? This will do just fine. So, you get the reciprocating saw, but then you can also get the circular saw. 6.5 inch. You get a second one of these, which that just seems kind of like overkill. Why would you do that? You can get the sander, or you can get the cutoff tool. Cutoff tool is kind of a nice option. Look how more expensive it is than everything else listed here. I got Milwaukee's version that is extremely similar. And that's a pretty handy little tool to have. 15 amp corded 12-inch double bevel sliding compound miter saw. Normally $5.99 down to $3.99. Now this is the DWF 779, so it's been around for a long time. Real popular, kind of an OG, bit of an OG, but very highly regarded. It goes on sale every once in a while. The $3.99 is pretty typical. Sometimes you get like a miter saw stand or something coming in with it. But if you need a quality miter saw, $3.99 is about what you're going to get this thing for, like when it's on sale. And since we had a reciprocating saw, and I like to throw in some of the cheaper, so we don't want a video full of $399 tools, right? Because, look, I went and got a shake from McDonald's, and it was like $5. Like, weren't these things like $1 at one time? It was $5 for a damn shake. And then I was done drinking the thing by the time I got to the gas station. I was like, what the... So look, everything is expensive as shit. So how can you afford a $399, even if it's a good deal? Let's show the people a $16 deal. We can scrape it together. Normally $25, down to $16.97. It was a rig trial, though. He was right. DeWALT bimetal reciprocating saw blade, set with case. Getting the 10-piecer. You got some metal, you got some wood, you got the pruners. Handy dandy case. You couldn't beat that with a stick. 70 of them available at $16.97. I had to throw this in for one specific reason. We have the DeWALT 25-foot and 16-foot tape measure 2-pack. Normally $38 down to $24.99. I saw this as I was scrolling through looking for some deals. And I thought to myself, you know what's kind of weird? As far as my cordless tools go and some corded tools and 75% DeWALT. I have never owned a DeWALT tape measure. Why the hell have I never owned a DeWALT tape measure? I got tape measures from every brand I can think of. I do not own a DeWALT tape measure. I think I should buy these just for that fact. Have 100 tape measures, but you can never have too many. Because you lose them, you put it down over here, then you go over there, and blah, blah, blah. Which, by the way, you should use the same tape measure for within a project. Because even if they are off a little bit, it doesn't really matter if it's off as long as you keep using the same tape measure. The problem with it being off is when you're mixing and matching. Anyway, a 25-footer and a 16-footer. $25. Or about $12.50 a piece. And look at that. With global materials. You bastards. It's always a gimmick, you know? Alright. Next up, we have the Atomic 20-volt max cordless, brushless, compact, 1 3/4 bandsaw. Normally $199 down to $129 for all your metal cutting needs. Well, not all, but a lot, several. I like the Atomic one. Somewhere it says what it weighs. It weighs like nothing. 6 pounds. 6.6 pounds. So again, it's part of the Atomic series, and you get in the brushless mode, or let's see, what was it? 1 3/4 there. So that's your left or right here. I'm sure it says the throat depth. Boy, let's see what the throat depth is. I'm always checking the throat depth. You know what I mean? You always gotta check that. I don't see it. I don't see it. Gonna have to manually check it. You know what that means. Okay, so anyway, seriously though. So I really like the bandsaw. One thing I don't like about mine, I have a DeWALT one. I couldn't tell you the model number. I don't remember. It's big and it's heavy as shit. Like this one's 6.6 pounds. Mine, I think, is 66.6 pounds. It's just not portable at all. You can't really, I mean, it limits what you want. It's big. It's not going to ever fit in a small spot. And, you know, it has a bigger opening. It has more throat depth, which is always a bonus. You can never have too much throat. Does anyone ever say that's too much throat? It's heavy as shit. And it's... So I look at this and I think I wish I would have got this one. May not be able to cut as much, but still probably handles most of what you would need. And yet, at 6 pounds and being real small and lightweight, super portable. I mean, if you had to cut something over your head with the one I'm doing, I mean, you better hit the weights for like 6 months before you even try to pick that thing up over your head. And you're going to tear a rotator cuff or something. But not with this one. So $129, I like it. Brushless tool for $129. Specialty tool. Big fan. Alright guys, so I'm going to try and find the YouTube shopping links for each of these. Wish me luck. Maybe if I find something else good, I might just throw in a link for something. If I see something good, be like, oh, that's a good deal. Let's just throw that in. So be on the lookout as you're looking through the list of things there. Because, you know, we might throw a little Easter egg in there. So thanks for watching. Make sure you give the video a like, subscribe for my subscriber rate. We're going to do a bunch more Home Depot deals. We'll probably do them by brand because I feel like that's better. It may get less views, so it's not like great in that regard, but it's good for the people, and that's what we do it for. We do it for the people. This way, if you don't care about DeWALT stuff, you don't own DeWALT stuff, then don't watch the damn video. You're not watching anything. You're not missing anything. And then we're going to do a Ryobi one, and people are going to shit on Ryobi, and that's going to be fine, but the Ryobi people will appreciate the Ryobi video. And then the DeWALT people who don't like Ryobi don't have to watch the Ryobi video. I'd rather do it that way. We could do a mix and match, and then we like con everybody into watching it. Like, hey, look, there's a DeWALT deal, then here's a Milwaukee deal, and then here's a Ryobi deal. Hey, keep watching till the end. We're going to have another DeWALT deal. You know, you played the shell game trick, and I prefer not to do that. Thanks for watching. Give the video a like, subscribe for a subscriber. I'll see you guys next time.